Hi everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII. After some thinking, I figured, maybe I need to go further into this forest, which is called the, Rochefort Forest, I think. Yeah, the Rochefort Forest. And see if I can't find it by going a little bit further in the Diocho, which we were looking for last time. I really want to find it for you guys because it's a kind of a neat monster, and to be honest, the last few times I played through this, I did not defeat it. I think it gives you a decent amount of AP, which you can always use. So I'm going to see if I can't find it a couple more times. If not, we'll just move on with the story. Just going to run from these things. As far as I know, you don't lose anything from running from battles. It's not that I do it a lot. If you run from a lot of them, you might lose a seed rank. So just be mindful of that. Oh, Anacondors. So I know this is kind of boring, guys. Just watch me run from battles. Like I said, I'm gonna look for a few more times, a little bit more. If I don't find or Diocho, we'll just move on with the story. Okay, we're just gonna move on with the story. Ochos do show up later. I'm not sure exactly where they show up later from, but they do show up later. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so trying to figure out, that's not what I wanted. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah, I don't like these overhead views sometimes. They're very confusing. And yeah, we're not gonna deal with you guys right now. Not what happened last time. Because no, I almost got poisoned that time. So, do you guys have a favorite character? If you guys have a favorite character, let me know in the comments below. Because I always have a favorite character. Manoa, as a female lead, is my favorite character. I feel like I relate to her more than Selfie or even Quizzes. Okay, so somebody asked me if I could try and pronounce these guys' names. So in order to do that, I'm going to cast Scan on them because I don't think I did so last time. Yeah. Apparently I did not. These are the Thrust to Avis. I'm gonna go with that. It's a monster on the Gabadia continent. Usually swoops down to attack enemies, but also bites and causes wind gusts when in danger, meaning that it flaps its wings and causes a wind damage. Basically, it's level 15. It's a flying monster, weak against wind. So if I cast this arrow, and it's got about 562 HP. So if I were to cast arrow, it would probably go down really easy. You don't really need to. I mean, with Selfie doing 400 damage, they're really not that strong. They take a few hits, just like everything else. Yeah, but if you guys have a favorite character, let me know what it is down in the comments. Woot. There's also something else I wanted to show you guys here. I've talked a little bit about upgrading weapons, and one of the things you're going to use for just about every weapon upgrade is screws. Now, you might ask, well, what's the best way to get screws? And the best way to get screws is to farm that little gray thing right there that's called a Gizzard, or card them. Gizzards are weak, they die usually in about one hit as such, and they usually drop screws. So if you're in need of a lot of screws, just farm that thing. They are easily found, well, they are found in the plains. They're easily found around cliffs, which I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. So I kill this thing. Now, what you'll do, if you are going to farm geysers, you need to be very careful and not go into the forest. Because you actually want to have things set up before you go into the forest to make it a little easier on you, so you're not, you know, so you're prepared. Now, I'll go show you that here in a minute. I'll just run from you. Yeah. If I sound a little bit strange, guys, it's I have a toothache, and it's actually, oh, awesome timing. That little chime is what I was talking about with the Noah's limit break. When you hear that chime, as we just heard, that tells us that Angelo learned a new trick. So now we can choose either Angelo Recover, Angelo Reverse, or Invisible Moon. Angelo recovers, as it says, he restores HP to a party member with low HP. He revives a party member from KO when with the reverse. But I'm going to learn Invincible Moon. Invincible Moon is extremely useful. He'll come out and he'll jump, and there'll be this little neat animated thing where he's jumps in front of the moon, then he lands and kind of does a little power pose, and Noah gives him a treat, and he runs off. But after that, your characters are invincible to everything. Magic, physical attacks. They won't get hit. It basically acts like a hero item, or a hero spell, which essentially does the same exact thing and makes your character invincible. So that's when you want to have learned. It's not Angelo's strongest trick, but it's one of his more useful ones. Come on. There we go. So when you're having Angelo learn his tricks, just keep that in mind. You will get items later that actually will make it easier for you to perform limit breaks without being in danger, which is nice. It's actually one of my favorite spells to do that with. But that's just a tease. I'm not going to tell you what spell it is. We'll see it soon enough, I promise. Sheer Feather. No, we didn't get any screws this time. But yeah, these are usually drop screws. So when you're ready... Oh, never mind. They may not drop screws if they're with another monster. But since they're so easy to kill, I consider leveling up, but we're actually at pretty good level right now. I will have to drag out my strategy guide so I can do what needs to be done in the next thing that will affect later gameplay. So that for us where we want to go. We're going to actually use a tent, so everybody's all healed up. We're going to check RGS and make sure they're all healed up, that they don't need to be healed. He could use one. Okay, he has got about 10 more HP. She's lonely. She doesn't need to be healed any. He's doing good. He doesn't need to be healed any. She's working on that. And he's working on bug. Okay. So Quizzicato actually need a little bit of healing, so we're just gonna use a healing potion on him. Well, G potion. Don't think there's anything I need to turn in. So one thing you want to do before you do that is to switch Renoa with Quiztiz. This is extremely important because you will not have Renoa in the next thing. I probably should have done that tent before I... Oh well. Living alone. Do I not have... I do have... Oh. Jeez. Only 2? I have plenty of potions. There we go. Now that everybody's healed up. You will not have her in the next thing, and it's just easier to switch everything over to her. So when you're ready, go into the forest. We're not too far from Galbadia Garden now. Hey! I was just thinking. There might be some bad news from the Galbadian government. What if we get caught and then get podcast to the whole world? Whatever happens, happens. Now come on, let's just keep going. I'm worried about Blame Garden. If anything happens to Garden, it's all my fault. I'm the one who said the people fall from Garden. You think the president will retaliate in Garden? Maybe. Figures. But we have a bunch of seats at Balaam Garden. They wouldn't lose the Galbadian army, would they? Depends on how strong the army is. I know, but... Oh, you're just a great leader, aren't you? Do you actually have fun acting so callous towards your comrades? Not again. Someone wants your support. I knew it was going to be something like that. Any kind of encouragement will make... That's just to ease your mind. Am I the only one who thinks that? No, I'm sure Cypher. Don't you ever worry about or even think about the well-being of your comrades? I don't believe in relying on others. Don't you understand? Whatever. Are you listening, Squall? What the sensation? And, me too. We heard that sound before. What's going on? I think they went to the dream world. I know he kind of sounds, country-ish. I'm sorry about that. Kiros, you sure this is the place? Positive. I don't want to be showing the wrong place like last time. Sorry, this ain't the place. This is it. This is it. Let's go, Commander. Huh? I brought on a map. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. You can choose not just my imagination or yeah, I have a bad feeling. I'm going to choose yeah, a bad feeling. It doesn't change anything, just it changes the conversation just a little bit. Seriously, I have a bad feeling. There's something fishy going on here. You know what the old folks say, the unfamiliar always happens. You mean unexpected, alright? You only got the un part right. Ah, shut up. Stop your claim and make sure your gills are equipped. Now let's move out. Now, if you guys excuse me for just 1 second. I know what I'm doing here, but there's something I can do here, and I want to make sure I do it right, because I don't remember where it all is. No. Okay, so, just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, okay, it's okay. That's about the... Can't see it. Can't get supposed to be getting the level. And some he is okay, now that I've done that. Sorry guys, I just wanted to check to make sure I did right, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I want to try and give you guys all the good stuff. So here's a draw point. It's a sleep draw point. Nobody can get it. Gonna make sure they all have a junction. Okay, he's got it. Just make sure, you know. Yep. And okay. Yeah. Just making sure. So they are probably all full on sleep. I don't use sleep a whole lot, actually. So if you go this way, but seriously, this place sure is strange. What the heck is this big pile of rocks? You think these are natural rocks used for carving tombstones? Morbid much? Who knows or cares? Speaking of strange, why have you been running around so strange? Strange? What do you mean strange? Just being cautious. That's the basic rule of the... Hey, looks like we got company. It's our soldiers. They're in those flashy uniforms. Laguna? Don't be such a weenie. What the? So these are Ishtar soldiers. I will scan them for you guys so you guys can see basically what they are. They're not too tough. They're basically the same as Galbadian soldiers that we've been fighting so far. Where's my scan? There it is. Also draws, so you guys see what they had. This is what they had. They had basic magics. Okay. Ishtar Soldier. Ishtar Soldier who uses both gun and sword. Shotgun attacks can cause major damage. Nice strong enemy. They got about 386 HP. They're weak against poison. And they're level 19. So they're not super strong. We're not going to draw from them. I just wanted to teach you guys what they show you guys what they had. So basically 2 hits. They're not tough. Wasn't our mission just to patrol? Why does that turn out like this? Seriously, I wasn't expecting this at all. So this is forced fighting. You have to fight these guys. You really don't have a choice. But like I said, I'm not really super tough at all. I like Kiros' weapon. I think his swords, blade, fist things are actually pretty cool. And if you're wondering if you can upgrade these guys as weapons, no, you can't. I wish you could actually, but no, you can't. Their weapons remain the same. But you can't upgrade the Squalls and his company's weapons. There's more coming. There's no end to this. But I'm going for it. Now, you can go straight or you can go to the right. We're going to the right. Huh? A ladder. Guys, this ladder looks like it leads get down. So, go down the ladder. You know what? This is the wrong way. Sorry, guys. It's been a while. I meant go straight. Yeah, this looks right. Off the side, there's a draw point over here. Confuse. You must have confused. There's you can't go to the left of that. And we will fight more than just Ishtar soldiers. It's just that's what's common in this area right now. So there's nothing else to the left anyway. So get on this ladder. And you see all this stuff. If you search around this stuff, you'll find a key. You actually want to find the key because it will be important later. This is a guest floor. Again, I'll scan it for you guys. These little things are annoying. For a simple reason, they have an attack that can be extremely devastating to your party. So guess what? It shows defective weapon. Attacks enemies and allies alike, degenerates or destroys opponents. Then you got 1,460 HP that weakens poison. So I'm doing pretty good damage actually. So because I weak to poison, I'm gonna see if I can't use poison and see if that helps a little bit. Bio. And they have shell, protect, and float as things. So we're going to stock some protects. And a couple of floats. And some shells. Now what does shell do, you may ask? Shell helps protect from magic, but it does not reflect the magic back. So and as you see, it has the green little bubbles rising from it. That means it's poison. Unlike in other Final Fantasy games where the characters might turn green. That doesn't happen here. It's just like a little bad thing. Black holes. Quizkis blue magic degenerator. It is a very, very nice ability. Ah, there we go. What is this? Pick it up. Received old key. I feel a draft in my butt. There's a hole in my back pocket. And you lose the old key. Can't find it. That's okay. Oh well, nothing cheaper than something free. Nothing cheaper than something free. What is this? Something to say? Come on, let's go. So keep going this way. So these wave panels, you can actually level on this hatch is loose. I know. If you use this, some Southern Interest 4 won't be able to come after us. What the heck are you up to? Something stupid again, I bet. Something stupid again, I bet. You guys, you're gonna get saying that. Then they say one who makes fun of a genius will end up crying in the end. So who's the genius? Just shut up. Anyway, the level of this hatch is broken. So if we just loosen it a bit more, when they come after us from that side, and yes, you guessed it, they walk right over without expecting a thing. Then all of a sudden, whoops, and down they go. I have to admit, I really am a genius. Ha! Like these trash soldiers are really gonna fall for this trap. You won't know until we try, and those who don't try will never know. That's a good saying. So I'm gonna do it. Just remember, if we tamper with the level, we won't be able to make it back to the other side. And we idiots fall in a foreign trap. So we're going to tamper with the level. You guys really don't need to come back this way. You guys stand back. Okay, there. So this one also, Heel Squeak. You can actually tamper with this one too. Well, it'll be fine. Not too much of a problem. Hey. So, you cannot go through those doorways even though it looks like you can. But you'll remember. But you want to remember them. Attack. You cannot card these guys if you're wondering. You can card guestfuls. They turn into black holes, I do believe. So you can't go through there. So you just keep going. Now there is another old key in this area here. These soldiers are annoying. So it's right there. Pick it up. Found old key. This time it's funny my short focus. So ha. Achoo! Not again. And we can't find it. Oh, well, it's not like someone to die. Lost some key. So I think you want to go up this way. I might be wrong. Okay, so here, push this portal. Push the portal. Should be able to push it. Oh no, that's not that one. We'll go this way. I don't remember exactly which way to go. That won't get moved, I'm sure. There's a portal you can push somewhere. But you will remember that portal that we just saw for here in a bit. Okay. Potions are good. Ah, critical card final on the mid-mag refine. What does mid-mag refine do, you might ask? All those full stuff magics we've been collecting. With the mid-mag refine, we can find all those full stuff spells into second level spells. So that's useful. So we're going to learn the elemental J defense now. Okay, it's not this way. The other way. There's really nothing over there that we can do. There's another monster actually in this area that I know for a fact does drop steel pipes, which we need to upgrade Squall's weapon. So I'm hoping we'll run into it. Ah, so here's a detonator. Another guest spur. So we're going to draw everything once more time. This thing is having too many spells. This thing is having enough spells, but not too many. But we can only hold 100 of each kind of magic, so some texts. Those are useful later. Extremely useful later. Actually, not too far in the future. We won't get to it in this video, but in the next few videos we will. Okay, so it's putting shell on itself, which means that... Oh, it's going to shell on me. Okay, that's cool. I can live with that. So that's why it's effective. We're going to poison it again, because it will help us. Then we're just going to attack it. And if you're wondering who's this time, Sophie is Kiros, and Chris is his ward. Squall will always be Laguna in the dream world. Ta-da! Ward and Laguna level up. We got more black holes. And what's called level up. So, the heck is this? Blue and red switch and 2 fuses. A detonator, you know? Oh, I get it. The short blue fuse is for that portal, and the long red fuse is for the portal to fall down. Hey man, are you crazy? You already know how powerful that thing will be. I bet it's not all that. All that? The detonator's right here, so as long as we stay behind it, we'll be alright. Well, I guess so. Let's see. Okay, so the blue switch is for the nearest portal, and the red switch is for the portal down. Press the red switch first. The bomb blast won't reach us here. Just stay put. What? And you see that portal rolls down and blocks off that. That was awfully loud. Lucky we were here. That's what I told you before. You should always check how powerful the thing could be. Wasn't that me who said that? Anyway, we're still alive, right? So, now you want to press the blue switch. It's gonna blow, run for it. You're moving pretty fast. And this portal rolls down. And blocks off that hole. That was awfully quiet. I was making blasts of some sort. So I told you, it wasn't all that powerful. So if you do that right, and you block off the holes, at the end of this, it's supposed to make you have less bites. So I think we're okay. So if you get all tricks, you will be thankful that you loosened the hatch and you made the bottles. Oh wow, Kiros. And you moved the bottles and made them move. The other trapdoors do loosen, but you have to stand in the correct spot to do so. And it's really not that important. It really doesn't catch any little Galbadian Ishtars off guard, just the one. I think the other bottle's right over here. More soldiers, yay! Those swords are interesting looking. You're not really good for like thrusting or the poking things, but they're good for slashing. And as that might have sounded dirty, I didn't mean it that way. So you can push this boulder. Shoot, that was close. And you used to see fields off right. Geez, you have to go around touching everything like a little kid, don't you? Chill out, dear little orc, will ya? Whatever, man. Thanks to me, those extra soldiers and that rock are history. It's like killing two pigs with one stone. I'm just so awesome. Genius, I tell you. Pigs. Don't you mean birds? Cure. Wait, but only Kiros, apparently. And another pipe. I really haven't run into that other thing. Nope, just a guesswork again. Well, nothing like drawing some protect spells. And this one doesn't have the float spell. So be careful. Usually we don't have something, or they're a little bit more powerful magics. That means there's something else that you need to be aware of. This one might be the one that I was talking about earlier. Sometimes it will use the generator spell on you, and if it does that, one of your characters will be removed completely from the battle. They won't be KO'd, they will just be removed from battle, and you'll not be able to get them back in battle. Not that we have life spells right now, but yeah, so you want to be really, really careful with that sort of thing. You can't get them back at the battle, but yeah. Now I don't know if I mentioned this before. You can up Laguna's attack by pressing the R1 button at the same time as he shoots, just like you can Squall's. So if I haven't, oh, we got his card. So if I haven't mentioned that before, you can do that. It's a little bit trickier though. So we're going to go ahead and save our game by pressing the right button. We're going to save it here and here. Be sure. Okay, yeah. You want to go up this way. So this is the way out. You want to go this way. This is just random battle. Back attack. I mean, they're going to be a little bit more powerful when they attack us, if they get a chance to attack us. Which they won't. There's not really rows in this game, if you noticed. I can't put him in front or back row. So now we have scripted battles. Don't tell me. of all the worst possible predicaments. Yes. These we do have to fight. And these guys are a little bit more powerful. These guys will use an attack called Soul Crush. Soul Crush actually is very bad. It moves your HP all the way down to 1. So these are Ishtar soldiers, a cyborg in the form of an Ishtar soldier, but far stronger. It uses only physical attacks. Poison has no effect. Safety is 491 at top, so you can lightning. So all robots, anything that's mechanical, especially even these guys, are weak to lightning spells, thunder spells. They also use shotgun, which is annoying. So if you guys don't want to deal with them with their physical attacks, you can just use Thunder or Thunder God if you have Thunder God spells. And that's it. So that attack is not what I've seen before, actually. Yeah, at least he lost a sword. Soul Crush. He can still do Soul Crush without a sword, apparently. And he did it before he died. So that's one fight. Oh, guess that was 2 fights. If you got all the rocks, you only have 2 fights. If you didn't get all the rocks in the hatch, you will have more. And we didn't see the total monster, which is called Elastoid. And they can be kind of annoying. Look, the ocean was saved. Layluck's on our side. We can escape the Galbadia. One would say we've been run down. That's what they normally say. Don't say that, right? Come to. Didn't your grandmother tell you that? You say something bad, he'll come true? Yeah, I think she did. What'd you say? I think his throat was injured. He lost his voice. It was fun. You. Say again? It was fun, you guys. Laguna, Kiros. It was fun. Boy, that's way uncool. It's not cool to say things like that. Just about you're getting the coochie coochie treatment. How's that, huh? One more? Well. So Lord is now, mute. Whoa! Check out a boat. We're getting on. A vessel, they normally call it. Boat, vessel, whatever. We're going back to Galbadia. So he just kind of throws them in there. You guys sure have guts. You know how high this cliff is? And he tries to go down all, like, careful like. Oh, shit, no way. Ah! Was it Laguna again? So Laguna's in big trouble. I hope we'll be okay. Doesn't seem like this is the first time for you all. What is this? If it were just me, I could tell the others that was only a crazy dream. We'll just be wasting our time trying to figure it out. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's go. I think we're almost there. Squall? I think I may have said too much. I'm sorry. Forget about it. Okay, so now we're on the other side. And I think I'm going to end it here, guys. When we return, we'll be I'll be showing you the monsters in this area. And we'll head over to that building over there, which is well, it's the other garden that we were heading to. This area has actually a useful monster that I'll introduce to you guys next time. Again, if you want to farm screws, the cliffs are your best bet. So, you guys, know this video. If you liked this video, remember to like and comment it, please. I love reading you guys' comments, and I try to respond to every comment I get. Also check out Cinderella89. He has some really good stuff on his channel. He's also LPing Wild Arms 3 right now. So if you don't play Wild Arms 3, or you have played it and you kind of want to see somebody else play it, or you live a little bit of your childhood, check out his LP. And check out his streams, which are on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 2 Central Eastern Time. I only know the conversion from Mountain Time, which is 1 o'clock p.m. So, check your guys' time zones and drop in. We'd love to have you. You guys do not have to talk. You can just lurk if you want to. And he'd love to see you guys there. I'd like to see you guys there. So, as always, this has been Neko, the crazy Neko girl, and you guys have a crazy good weekend, actually. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye!